Welcome back to Weekly Book Reviews with your host, Aunt LaSalle. Today we will be reviewing the biography of former pro baseball player David Ortiz, called Poppy, My Story. Stay tuned, you're in for a good one today. This 288-page book is written by David Ortiz himself, along with co-author Michael Holly. It is written in the first-person point of view as Ortiz describes different events throughout his life. Big Poppy was 40 years old when he first started writing this autobiography. The book starts out with Poppy explaining how the greatest DH in history, with more home runs, more hits, more runs scored, and more RBI than any other DH in history, almost never played baseball. Growing up as a kid in the Dominican Republic, Ortiz was obsessed with basketball, his idols being Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson. His father wanted young Ortiz to pursue a baseball career, though. His father had played lots of baseball during his day and wanted his son to follow in his footsteps. Ortiz's mother also had a big impact on his life. Even though his mother and his father were not seeing eye to eye during Ortiz's childhood, and they would eventually separate, they put their differences aside to keep David and his brothers and sisters off the streets of the Dominican Republic so they would have a clean future. Ortiz was naturally a very talented baseball player. He was a big left-handed hitter who could pound the ball at the plate. He became inspired by Minnesota Twins center fielder and future Hall of Famer Kirby Puckett. Ever since he saw Kirby lead his team to victory in Game 6 of the 1991 World Series, Ortiz was determined to make it to the big leagues. Coincidentally, the first team Ortiz would ever play a major league game with would be the Minnesota Twins. Big Poppy was never able to thrive as a player on this team, as he had a horrible relationship with the team manager, Tom Kelly. He was never able to settle his conflict with his manager, but the problem resolved itself when he was traded to the Red Sox in 2003. Upon being traded to the Red Sox, he made a lifelong friend in the well-known Manny Ramirez. Big Poppy looked up to Manny and enjoyed playing with him for many years. Ortiz would go on to win 3 World Series with the Sox in 2004, 2007, and 2013. Although Ortiz enjoyed the overwhelming success he had with the Red Sox, it wasn't without some major struggles and conflicts in his life. One of the conflicts Ortiz faced was staying close with his family. Playing professional baseball originally started making Ortiz lose touch with his beloved mother, but as he progressed in his career, he realized this and spent more time with her. The biggest conflict Ortiz would face would be the PED controversy in 2009. It was claimed that Ortiz was on a list for players who had tested positive to performance-enhancing drugs back in 2003. In 2009, word got out about this, and Ortiz took a lot of heat for it. What the results didn't show is what drug actually caused the test, so nobody was really sure if he actually was using during this time. And Ortiz was taking over-the-counter legal vitamin supplements at this time. Being associated with Manny Ramirez couldn't have helped his case, though, because Manny Ramirez was one of the players found positive. The situation was shrouded in mystery, but the problem was resolved when Poppy came out in a press conference and urged the reporters that he never took steroids. Thankfully, the conflict just blew over in the following months.